Her pass rather, has a man open. Looks like number 10. Complete
Hayes
for the
under
first down.
pressure, gets it to Cole Reve.
Cole Reve
Good for
with a beautiful
13
catch
yards
on the play.
and a first down.
Gain of 13.
Sabercats.
And Phil Bumbako is excited about that first down. So nice little march. Great rollout by Hayes and Hayes protection. Able to complete to Cole Reve for a nice first down at the 30-yard line. So St. Mary's marching, or Sabercats rather, marching on this drive, looking to put the first points on the board. 23 also in the backfield for the Sabercats, but it goes to number 13, AJ Cochamilio, with a nice little pickup.
Hand off to AJ Cochamilio.
Offensive line doing a nice job
hard yards.
Pushing forward and moving the stack. So
whole plethora of Skyhawks in on him.
Cochamilio able to pound forward for a few yards and bring it up second down and about 5 on the play.
Good for 6 yards. It'll be second down.
So as I mentioned, a beautiful day for football. I'm glad you could join us here on Saultsports.com, True Host Radio. As Sabercats looking to march here and dropping back to pass again. Nice ball. He's got a man wide open. Number
Hayes
1.
Has a man deep. Touchdown, Sabercats!
Just run back, we'll call him touchdown, but it was incomplete in the end zone. Gavin Grisdale got his hands on the ball, but a nice break up.
Got a little ahead of myself there.
The secondary by the number 15, Dean McKenna. So
incomplete.
Ball will be incomplete. That'll bring up third down, and they'll have a decision to make. Hayes stays on the field, so it looks like they may go for it on third down here. A beautiful ball thrown by Hayes, and Gavin Grisdale just unable to haul it in. Nice play on the defense for the Skyhawks to bust that up and force third down here. So nice handoff to 21. Melchior's going to bust it outside. Nothing inside. Might have enough for the first down. Nice job by number 6, Oliver Quinn coming up to make the stop.
Tracks him down.
But it looks like they have enough for the first down, so we'll move in the chains. And it looks like Sault
Good enough for a first down.
Will be at the 17-yard line. So nice decision on third down to go for it. Risky play, but a little out of field goal range maybe on a
first and 10 from Quinte's 18
on a windy day. So Sabercats live to fight another day. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Hands off inside to Melchior. He's got a few blocks. Spins out.
Another good hard run
pick
up
up
the middle.
3-4 on a nice hard run by Melchior. It looks like number 16. Or number 18, Brandon Conlon on the stop. Number 18
Brandon Conlon with
the Skyhawks. Again, welcome to all the Quinte fans here and at home. Thank you very much for your hospitality a couple weeks ago, and the Sault Sabercats seniors visited your field, a beautiful facility, and glad that
and off to Cochamilio.
made the trip down.
He cuts to the outside.
Looks like we got a touchdown on the play.
Sabercats!
Now Sabercats are warranted as Romano rolls it in, or Cochamilio rather. AJ Cochamilio into the end zone for the touchdown and an off tackle play to the right. And we're going to see the extra point attempted. Your Sabercats on the board first, 6-0 versus these Quinte Skyhawks. So again, back to what I was saying, we traveled to Belleville a couple weeks ago where the senior Sabercats played Quinte, and a great job of the Quinte folks hosting. Great field, a beautiful facility, wonderful fans, and we certainly enjoyed our time there, and look forward to coming back and playing again. So number 13,
Cochamilio's kick is up and good.
The extra point is good. So that's a nice lead for the Sault Sabercats, 7-0. Always great to score first, especially at home against a favored team. But Sault Sabercats look like they're firing on all cylinders and rolling. So we'll probably see Cochamilio with the kicking duties. Quinte Skyhawks have 47, Nicholas Cooper Lidster back, as well as Oliver Quinn, defensive back, looking to run this one back. So great start. I'm sure Coach Will Bazwa is enjoying that first drive. Hopefully he'll continue that progress. Well, we got a minute here waiting for the kickoff. I'm going to just herald some of the assistant coaches. We've got a laundry list of coaches former football players in Sioux locally, and both young and old. Jordan Robinson-Wright, Jim Monaco, Dylan Monaco, Steve Knott, Steve Riom, Nick DePasquale, Connor Ritchie, Craig Elliott, Keaton Schmidt, and Brad Nickel. Thank you, coaches, for your time, your dedication, and your commitment to Sioux football. It certainly pays off, and thanks again for all your time. Looks like a flag on the play. Looks like Sabercats are offside. Number 47 takes it. Number 35 steps up with help from number 30. So Lucas Joyce, Stoichev, and Parker Hickey in on the tackle. But it looks like there's an offside flag against the Sabercats, so they'll march that forward.
Stevens, Lucas Joyce, Stoichev, Parker Hickey all in on that tackle. We do have a flag
so
on the play.
6:25 to go in your first quarter here. Looks like the Quinte Skyhawks will accept the offside marker. Those are penalties that really hurt you. Just a little discipline thing, staying onside on a kick, but good job by the Sabercats to not allow a big return. It's
that was offside
35-yard line.
It'll be first and
is
10.
the starting point for the Quinte Skyhawks. Looks like number 7, Dorian Monteverde Sala, with a single back in the backfield. Looks like number 34, Nico
nice little pass up the middle.
Papadopoulos.
Looks like
But
Max
they go to the
Wapluck
air.
with the catch.
Pass to Max Wapluck. Across the middle. Nice little gain there out to the 54-yard line. Ryan Cady on the tackle with the Sabercats. That'll be a first down for the Skyhawks at the 54-yard line. So just about midfield.
After
Sabercat defense
yards,
looking to
first and
stop
10
here and
for the Skyhawks.
turn the ball over back to the offense. We'll try to extend the 7-0 lead. Oh, 7 passing again, and an easy ball for
Quick
number
little pass
12,
over the middle,
Jacob
pass intended
Zilski.
for
But he heard footsteps and a nice throw by
hit it out of his
Monteverde
hands, and it falls
Sala.
incomplete. Second
Sabercats defenders closing. Number 12 unable to pick up the reception on the play, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. So it seems as though the Skyhawks are happy to go to the air today. Nice dry conditions here. A little bit of rain this morning, or a lot of rain this morning, so the turf might be soggy, but the conditions for passing game are pretty good. So How's it going, Coach?
Hello, brother. How are you?
Good to see you, my friend. We're joined here in the booth by Coach Ray Baswa, so he'll do the duties here for me. Nice to have a football mind here and setting the table for us. So, got a great game so far. It's 7-7. We marched down on our first drive, scored 6, and then converted it. And the Skyhawks went to work, passing the ball mostly, and did a nice job getting their ball in the end zone on a nice throw by Monteverusala. So. Scrambles to get out of trouble. 7 looks to run as he crosses the line of scrimmage, and a nice big hit as he gains about 8 yards on the play. We'll see where they spot him.
I got out a flag on the play too, Scotty. I just noticed it's right around the 25-yard line. So
yeah, it was a devastating blow by number 34, Papadopoulos on 54, but Tyler Katie got up. And looks to be no worse for wear, but looks like there might be a flag for block on the side or block in the back, but. Those are the ones that you lose yards on, but
yeah, because
when he
got hit, he dove, and I think he got close to that first down marker. So it's going to be definitely close.
Mm-hmm.
Referee Chow's showing a spot of first down, so it's just going to depend on the penalty.
Okay, so like you said, quarterback looks to have made it to the 31-yard line, depending on the penalty call. Looks like he's going against Quinte, so.
So they're calling a chop block, so 15 yards.
After the first down. So they award the first down, and then they back it up 15 yards. So they're starting back at about the 16-yard line.
But it will remain first down.
But it is first down for the Skyhawks. Great day for football, Coach.
Yeah, you know what? Tied up with the weather there this morning, and then now it's extremely humid out right now. So looks like the balance of the weekend weather forecast is supposed to be much better in our favor as opposed to the last 2 days.
Yeah. Pretty nice weather if you're a Duck, but good day for football nonetheless. And as I mentioned, we're going to have another senior Sabercats game tonight as they take on Peterborough. Pass complete. So they needed 15, or 10 rather. They got 5 on that play. 10 Engelson with the catch. It's a gain of about 7 yards, so 6 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 3.
Logan Lajanen with the tackle.
There's a screen pass looking, and they go across the top.
Well designed.
Looks like a flag on the play. Number 34 with the carry.
Quick hit up the middle of Papadopoulos.
I'm going to go with a hold.
He goes about 25 yards downfield before we're getting
That was pretty much on the line of scrimmage, so that's got to be a hold.
We do have a flag on the play around the 21-yard line.
What a shame. So it looks like they're calling hold, but...
He's calling holding. He pointed towards the defense.
Which is unusual.
Referee Carlin must have just got his signal correction correct there. But
directionally challenged. For those that missed it earlier, that was the exact same play that they scored a touchdown on. Nice screen, fake, and quick turn, and a pass over the middle. Last one was out to the flats and into the end zone, but that's twice now that our Sabercats have bid on that play, so a nice execution by the number 7 quarterback, Monteverusala, for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, that's up to the middle linebacker to try and sniff that out ahead of time. He's got to watch where the flow's going, right? So they're just overflowing to one side and just let that fullback leak out.
So it looks like Sabercats have a 3-man front on the defensive line. Aiden Wanch, got Elidio Bergalia.
Another handoff to Papadopoulos.
Nice stop by 47. 47 is Wesley Tate on the stop for the Sabercats after a gain of 3 maybe.
Looks like they're sending their punt team out, so it's going to be a switch on the field as long as they don't run a fake here, which I highly doubt, down at the 15-yard line with 10 to go. So,
my apologies, I mentioned number 79, Elidio Braganca. We'll try that one again. And, of course, on the other side, Evan Beauville, number 93. So, they're man in the front 3 on the defensive side for the Sabercats as they get ready to punt. Number 62 back to punt. Gets a nice punt off towards the sideline. It's going to be taken by Melchior. He bounces towards the center of the field. Nice block by number 27. Melchiori gets out to the corner. He looks to turn it inside. He gets away from a
Big
couple of
Melchiori
tacklers
with a
and
nice
out to
little
the
stop and
38-yard line.
Good 25-yard run back before eventually being brought down.
They say speed kills, eh, Coach?
It sure does,
Something
but
around
he
the
definitely followed his
38-yard line.
blockers, and you know what? The Cats made sure that they weren't getting any side blocks there and trying to get in front of their blockers, and he got them a nice run back. 25 yards, can't kick on that for sure.
Yeah. And 27 did a nice job of not blocking there. He had just to run a little interference for his guy, and Melchiori able to get back to the outside and get inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, which is where the Sabercats will take off.
We'll see what Coach Robinson Wright here has dialed up.
Very good. Now, Robinson Wright, is he a coach at White Pines through the high school season? With,
Yes, he is.
with
Yes,
your
he's
son?
down there with Will Baswa and the rest of the gang.
Very good. Nice handoff to number 30, Lucas
Handoff to
Joy
Lucas Joy
Stoichev.
Stoichev.
Sniffed
Met
out
immediately
and
by 65.
met
Kieran
by
Craig.
65 of the
Loss of
defense.
looks like 3
Kieran
yards.
Craig with the
Second
stop.
out.
Yeah, the O-line didn't get the best protection in there. I know they're struggling a little bit this year with some of the O-line coverages. They got some big lads, and I imagine once they get some more technique down, it's going to really help them. And it's a work in progress, and
Yeah,
just got to stay together, right?
some big dudes in there with Jacob Matthew Perks and Joshua LaPera. So hopefully,
There, that's a much better.
nice job there. Number 8 looking to throw. A little wobbler, but complete
Hayes.
to number 99, Bryson Barrow.
Hayes rolls out.
Or is that 89, Albury?
I thought it was 89.
89 is
Looks
Albury.
like he
Yep,
finds number 89, Drew Albury, way downfield. Albury comes back to catch it
very good.
before
So
eventually being tackled.
My eyes are a lot
Andy
older
Gorman.
than yours, so I don't know how I saw it before you did. But
it's carrot juice this morning, but it's not working. Too little, too late. So it looks like inside the 20 to the 18.
First down, Cats from
Nice,
the
nice
18.
little march, mixing it up with the run and the pass. So let's see what offensive coordinator has in store. Alex Hayes, 2 in the backfield. Handoff quick, but
Quick handoff, Cochimilio.
quickly stopped. Kochmila with the carry back to the original line of
Taken down at
scrimmage.
the
but
line of scrimmage by
yeah,
40.
the O-line there seemed,
Ben
the
Burnett.
previous play they did a great job blocking, and that time he's had it looks like the right tackle there was getting into the second level when he should have just stayed home and helped get to that block, right? So they're sneaking in behind that guard tackle side over there right now.
Sometimes a little overzealous, eh? But loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Albury in motion, they're looking. Oh, nice job of number 10, Cole
Pass
Revay,
is
to
good
knock
for
that
Cole
down.
Ray, a little high behind him.
That
Set up
got
third down.
over his head. That might have been a pick 6, but nice job to stretch out and uncatchable ball. But hopefully number 8, Alex Hayes, will dial that in for next time. He was open on the play. So that brings out 3rd down. And is our punting or kicking game good enough for a field goal here, Coach?
We're going to find out here. It's it's AJ Cochimillo, who's a terrific leg, so definitely has the capability to get the distance. This looks like it's going to be somewhere around a 27-yard field goal, so coverage teams will be responsible in case he doesn't make it, but he's got a definite shot, great leg, so.
Looks like number 12, Zielski in the back, or is that 17? To return if it's not successful, but looks good from where we stand.
Money,
Cochimilio's field
Nice
goal.
job by
Not good.
Kochmila to kick it.
all kinds of distance. He
Oh.
could have made that from 35.
Yep.
Well done.
Another soccer player, I imagine.
I would assume.
Yeah, a lot of these punters and kickers play soccer in the summer and for their club teams, so easy duty.
Well, I haven't got to see you, so congratulations to got a graduate there at the
Absolutely,
family. So.
yeah, with no help from me, but certainly excited for young Jack and looking forward to great big things. And congratulations to all the graduates out there. Nice to see on Facebook all the kids that Jack has played with over the years and making their mark and moving on to bigger and better things. So congratulations to all them and the parents that support them. So it's always a
to,
family effort. So
To all of my teacher friends, enjoy your summer.
Absolutely.
It's well deserved after a long school year.
to do all the chores out of camp now, so we'll catch up on all the weed whacking. There you go. Number 7 passing again.
Little bubble screen.
Out to number 5.
Quick
Maxwell.
little pass to Waplick. He gets
Waplick.
clear about to the 40 before being tackled.
So you got 5. So
Looks like number 4, Jacob Day.
2nd and 5.
Chipping away with the short passing game, but nice job of the Sabercats to limit that to 5 yards. And this number 7, this quarterback, he's got some skill, just executing the plays.
They're definitely doing a lot of screen plays, so that's something that you know, the corners and the DBs got to sniff out a little bit, right? So make sure that they're in coverage and trying to fight past those blocks.
And we're seeing a lot of it, so hopefully the coaches will make those adjustments at halftime. And there's a nice,
well done, excellent coverage.
Nice tackle by Aiden. Oh, Aiden Wanch.
Yeah.
Aiden Wanch, bust through.
Aiden Wanch pursuing in the
Big
backside
down former for a loss.
able to grab a T-shirt.
That's Coach Baswell calls him his Velociraptors, number 11, Aiden Wanch, and the other part of the dynamic duo, Evan Beauville. So,
yeah, definitely some skills, some speed, and some size. So when they fell out and grow some, they're going to be a force in high school ball, and of course in Sabercats as well. But I'm always wondering, because those kids all leave their shirt untucked, and that guy got dragged down by his teeth.
it was a pet peeve of mine when I was a coach. I always had them tucking their shirts in.
And my son
I got accused of being old school, but old school knows a few things every once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. My son does the same thing. So kick is made, returned by number 19, Ben Trevisnoot.
Return before being hit by number 65.
65 on the tackle. So Kieran Craig again with another stop for the Skyhawks rather.
First and 10 Sabercats
Looks
right
like they'll
at
take over
midfield.
right at the midfield, so 55-yard line. Yeah, they know what looks good, and cost you a touchdown. Well, so be it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Let's say hello to Coach Baswell. Unfortunately, unable to be attending today. He had a prior commitment down in the Vaughan area, so he's unable for the game today. But lots of talk this week with his at the home front, and feels the team's going to be prepared today. So
I mentioned earlier I haven't seen any of the junior Sabercats games this year, but Quinte coming in on a high, up 5-1 in the record for the season. With the Sabercats 3-2 with a couple close losses, but you mentioned that Quinte might be favored, but looks like the Sabercats are holding their own here. So 3:06.5. Ball's handed off to Melchiori.
And off to Melchiori goes nowhere.
Going
He's hit
nowhere.
immediately with number
65, 66.
Craig.
just what I was talking about before, Scotty. They had 4 linemen all up to second level and not sustaining their block. So that's where the issue is coming in this running game. So they definitely got to get them to stay home and not try to get up to that next level. It's killing them.
Yep. It's easy to do. You get all excited and you get moving on to second phase, and the guy that gets by is the one that makes the stop. In that case, Carter Ward and Kieran Craig having a nice job, have a nice game there for the Skyhawks. So.
Looks like the Cats have called a timeout. Robinson
Yeah,
Wright,
the
they want to
Sabercats
change up the
called a
play
timeout.
here. So one thing to do, though, is that since they've been doing this, and Quinte seems to be catching on to it, they're going to catch them in that overflow too, right? If they can, if Coach Knott and Coach Robinson Wright over there can come up with a little bit of a screen, that could be a deal maker there for them for sure. So.
Yeah. Those defensive linemen and linebackers love to fire and get in the backfield and create havoc, so maybe they get a little overzealous and a little screen, like you mentioned, or a little dump pass to the end. They might go for miles. So we'll see how that plays out. 2:37 to go. You're on Saultsports.com. Mentioned earlier that the senior Sabercats are playing today at 4 o'clock against Peterborough, I believe. So come back and join us. Great day for football. Next game for the Sabercats is against the Wolverines next. Quinte plays next at York Lions next week. Looks like they'll roll out number 9 under center now, so wonder what happened to Hayes. Pass to
Zane
Drew
Murdoch
Albury.
in.
Zane Murdoch with the
Quarterback
pass.
here. Pass intended for number 89.
Did you notice if Hayes went down,
Drew
or was he
Albury.
just rotating?
Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I
Sets
think
up
you
third
just.
and 10.
I haven't seen any on the front. They might have just rotated him in for something.
Okay.
But
Nice rollout pass. Was it incomplete?
it was incomplete.
Oh.
Look, he hit the turf and it bounced up, and then so.
Okay, nice effort by Albury, but incomplete, brings up third down, so it looks like they'll be punting. Drayden Brock, or no, we said that 25 is not Drayden Brock, but little error on our score sheet here, but we'll get
Oh,
that
that's a pretty good
number
punt.
2. Beautiful punt, caught on the run, but it goes down to a knee.
Lajan kick.
Lodging in with the kick.
Looks like it's picked up by
Quinte
number
be
16.
starting
After
on
that
their
one.
own 31, it looks like, somewhere around there. Looks like
He
that's when his
wides
knee
into-
touched the ground.
settles on it. It'll be first.
Javier Vaccareno with the reception, touchdown the knee, and looks like they'll take over at the 31, as Coach mentioned.
See if they revert back to their little screen game here. Seems to be, it was paying a little dividends, and the Cats made a few adjustments there. And hats off to Coach Depot over there, making a little bit of an adjustment. And adjusting that from 3-line to, this is something they've implemented over the last couple of weeks, just based on discussion I've had with Coach Baswa at the home front, and went to a little bit of a 3-man line, and you know, see if they can make some changes. And definitely it depends on what the offense you're playing against, so that's predicating a lot of things too, right? So.
And with Skyhawks not passing as much, there's number 41 making a nice stop. Gabe Phillips, loss of 6 on the play, so nice job getting into the backfield. Takes down Faubert for the loss.
You know, with that 3-man line, you can fire one of your linebackers, and you can fire them from all over the place. So it's tough for the O-line to, you know, they got their call-outs, but you never know who's coming and who's not coming. So credit to Gabe Phillips there. He just blitzed right in, and he made the nice tackle. So.
Yeah, it's nice when you can fire then, do a little run and gun with your backers coming from all angles. And number 7 rolls out. Take it away.
Oh, fortunately, he had a little bit of a run going there, but got a little bit of an injured player as well.
Loses the ball.
I'm not sure kind of what happened there. Looks
Jackson
like
Kinnunen
Jackson Kinnunen, a little bit of a.
Looks like he got a stinger and maybe poked in the eye. He's looking for his face mask, but initially he grabbed his arm, so I don't know.
Well, maybe a shoulder. But because I didn't even see, he just stuck his hand out and knocked that ball away. So.
Nice job limiting the gain there. Quarterback on the rollout, fumbled out of bounds before he took a big lick, but loss of 2 on the play. So nice job by Sabercats to defend. Today we're going to thank our sponsors. Our Sabercats TD sponsor, rather, is Cause Bread, Sault Ste. Marie, Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Buchhold of Reliance Home Comfort, and True Host Sports Radio, our timeout sponsor. So, again, Kinnunen down on the field, hoping he's able to come off under his own power.
Yeah, his hands are moving, so it's just a long conversation there. Can't really see. It was like close to us, so I really didn't see him go down. It's got to be something to do with the shoulder, because he's not looking at his ankle or his leg. So
yeah, and like I said, initially he grabbed his right shoulder, so hopefully it's nothing serious. But they're grabbing him by his right arm, so I don't think that's the issue. Maybe lost his wind or got a pop.
Entirely
stinger.
Possible.
Those stingers are always fun too.
Coach Elliott over to help out with the trainer, so. With that loss out of bounds, it's going to give unfortunately for Quinte, it's a 2-yard loss on that, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. So definitely they'll be going back to that little screen game. They got somebody out wide, and
number 45, Wesley Black here.
Oh, it is third down. No, sorry, my apologies, Scott. They just changed the down marker now, so they're off. The punt team is on.
So 62 back to kick. Connor Kokonis. Melchiori back, along with number 29. Oh no, that's number 19. Ben Trebesnut receiving at the 38. Looks for a seam in the middle. Looking for a blocker, but 46. Ben Burnett with a nice stop after a return of maybe 7 yards.
You know, based on some of the games that you and I called in the high school level, Ben was a standout player for Superior Heights. So, you know, he made a few moves there and made a nice run back. So
first down your Cats from their own.
And you've seen a lot of different personnel in different spots, so definitely deep in talent. Like I said, Travis Newt sharing duties back there with Melchiori, and both of them very capable to make a nice run back, and made a little out of nothing there. And Sabercats take over at the 51. So it looks like number 9 in again. So Zane Murdoch doing the quarterback duties. Looks like pass. Not bad protection. There's a nice catch.
Outstanding.
Murdoch hits Gavin Grisdale.
Gavin Grisdale with a pickup of about 30 yards on the play, down to the 30.
For a first down, Sabercats.
Talking pretty highly about this Gavin Grisdale.
Oh,
one heck of a
phenomenal
basketball
athlete
player
already.
and a great athlete. And
unbelievable to see him on the basketball court this past season. What he can do from a grade 9 level, he didn't look out of place whatsoever. So, future is extremely bright for that young man.
Of course, for those of you who don't know, he was playing senior football in his first year of high school. So, obviously, one of those talents that you want to keep your eye on.
Quick little pitch to Malchiori. He gets around the edge before being taken down by, looks like number 6, Oliver Quinn.
Oliver Quinn on the tackle for the Skyhawks. Looks like a gain of 3 on the play.
Stellar defense by Quinte so far. From what I've seen today, they're really pursuing the ball well, and they're making some great tackles. That number 37 seems to be a handful for the Quinte Skyhawks. Anthony Haber there, so pretty well.
And Murdoch up to throw, fakes, and then throws over. Won't get the flag there, but little contact. Looking for Logan Laginen.
Looking downfield for Drake Brock.
So
pass falls incomplete.
We've got 2 25s on our roster, so my apologies if it was Drayden Brock or Logan Laginen, but we'll try to sort that out at halftime and get back to you. 1:09 to go, 10-7. Your home team is up.
Well, looks like they're going to trust the leg. AJ Cachamilio again. This looks like about a 35.5-yard field goal.
You mentioned last time that he was good from at least 35 if it had needed it. So
going to have to get the
ball up. Cachamilio for the field goal.
All right. So there's number 8 in to hold. And the boot is up, and it looks good. Maybe a little wide. So wide out. He looks like he's going to bring it out to the 1.
35-yard field goal is wide.
Forward progress gets him out of the end zone, but for 58.9 seconds left, that'll be a long field for Skyhawks to march.
Well, he had the leg. He just it looks like he forced it a little bit harder than he had to, and it just didn't go through. In the mechanics of that, they just got to keep the same tempo. And when you put a little extra on it, you tend to pull it a little bit, right? So
it's like Coach Bazo on the golf course, right?
That's 100%.
Grip
swing
it,
hard.
Yeah. Put your ankles into it, and then it all goes astray.
Yep, as my son always says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Playing in the woods, or you can play from the fairway. It's your choice, right?
You can't do miracle shots from the fairway, though. You've got to have a trick shot up your sleeve. So 58.9. Let's see what trick shot Quinte has. They got a long way to go. Out to the 20, I guess, since they were able to scramble out of the end zone. Starting at their 20, long field.
Well, they're going to air it out, and he's wide open.
Oh, nice
what
job.
A play. Fantastic coverage by Jacob Day. He almost had a pick 6 there. There was nobody in front of him.
Over it. Almost had the pick.
I would have wished he'd tried to get 2 hands on that ball, but they tried to beck him, and nice spot to bust that up.
Had he not been able to successfully deflect that, there was nothing but open field. Fantastic ball by the quarterback, Dorian Sala there. Trent, fantastic.
Yeah, if he had caught that, he could have run all the way to Bowling.
2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 for the Skyhawks. 53.4 to go in the first half. 7 drops, a little pressure. Oh, there's a big lick. Aiden Wanch conversion.
Very solid.
Yeah, that's the Velociraptors there, as Coach Baswell calls them, and they were in on the quarterback. They sandwiched them together. So
meet at the quarterback. That'll set up 3rd and long.
I think the biggest hit on that one was Wanch on Beauville. It looked like they came together and scared the quarterback, but it was a good lick.
So 3rd and 17.
Blue versus blue there, as come up with 48.7 to go, and who are we facing now?
Well, that whole series only took about 11 seconds off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Oh, they're going to be punting. Okay, so
yeah.
If the Sabercats can get a good run back and maybe give Cachamilio a chance of redemption there. So
absolutely, and of course he had enough leg for 35, so they don't have to make too far. But lots can happen in 48.7 seconds. Yeah, it's unique that they went to the pass there. When you might want to wear off a little clock if you're forced into a 3rd down situation, but Gamble went for it, and now it's poking us back. 62 to punt. Hopefully we can get some pressure here on the kicker, and looks like Malchiori's single back to punt or to return the punt. So
he got
nice wobbler, and he got a great kick. Melchiori's got to find some open space. There's a
And
flag on
there's
the
a
play.
hold.
Looks like no. Oh,
Melchiori takes it. Good for
Coach
about
Baswell
13
saw a hold,
yards
so,
before being tackled. We do have a flag on the play.
42
Ben Bernetti with the tackle.
yard line. Bernetti with the tackle. So it looks like we're going to have to get about the 28, let's call it. So maybe 15 yards to get into field goal range for Cochimilio.
Might even been in block in the back.
Uh,
So I just can't tell by referee Fitzpatrick's signal to head referee. Illegal block in the back. So
Yeah, it was too late to be a no yard, so block in the back is the call.
it's not one you want to
10-yard
give up,
penalty against
especially,
Sabercats with
we
block
always
from behind,
stress
illegal
that
use of the hands.
if you see the numbers, you can't do that, right? So
to work, it's a little more daunting here, but 31 seconds to go. Sault Sabercats from the Quinte 52-yard line. So I think you better hurry up that offense here.
referee Condit having a conversation with head coach Rob Rochester. So I don't know what the conversation is about. Maybe they're going through some kind of warning to each coach, or maybe usually they're around the mouth guard infraction or some kind of equipment to just letting them know, make sure they got the mouth guards in, right? Safety first. So
both Sabercats quarterbacks have thrown the ball well today, so it looks like that's number 9 still in Zane Murdoch. So he's tossed a few deep balls, so maybe see. Looks like they're in the prevent here on the Skyhawks thing, keeping everything in front of them.
Yeah, if I'm them, I'm trying to get after the ball to Grisdale. He's some long passes there, and he hasn't dropped anything yet. So
yeah, missed one earlier in the first, but he's been money ever since. So Murdoch back to pass. Look at the screen pass. Complete to Melchiori. Little stutter.
Quick little
pickup of 2 maybe on the play. We'll see the spot.
pass out to Melchiori.
Just not quite enough blocking out
Cuts
there
in
front.
and loses his
Stumbled a
balance,
little bit and fell forward for 1. So
9.
second and 9. 26.6 to go. Thanks again for joining us on the SaultSports.com, Truos Radio Network. Glad to have you. Take a little break at half and come back with your second half. A great game here. 10-7, your Sault Sabercats leading the Quinte Skyhawks. Number 10 out wide. Aiden Wanch. Cole Reve out wide. And they dumped the ball off. Incomplete to 25. Logan Laginen.
not sure that I agree with that play
For a
call.
great
I got to
drop.
tell you, that's not making a lot of sense to me. But
Pass falls
that's why I'm
incomplete
up here in
behind
the booth and they're down there on the
him.
field.
Third and long.
All right, looks like Laginen's going to be back to punt. So 13.4. One last ditch effort for these Quinte Skyhawks.
They had one-on-one coverage with probably one of the best receivers in this league, and he was getting away from them. So I just not sure on that little screen call again. So
Maybe they'll adjust that at half, and maybe the second half we'll see a little something of that. Oh, and Laginen with a sky ball straight up. Looks like the pitching wedge.
not enough, so they're going to blow it dead. And Quinte will have the ball with 7 seconds left, and I wouldn't be surprised
See them
for them
air
to either air it
Short
out
kick
or
goal.
I think if you're Quinte and you come in
Leave us
here as the
7
favorite,
seconds
you
left
don't
in
want
the
to go
half.
down at the
It'll be
half,
first down, Quinte
even by
from
3.
looks like their
So
own
you might expect some
38.
desperation here. And I think Sault Sabercats know that they're probably going to go for it, so they don't have to pull any trickery, any fancy stuff. Like, what do you call them, hijinks or
shenanigans.
Any shenanigans? But with 7 seconds left, we'll see what they draw up. And
Well, they got Jacob Day back deep, so they're not letting them get in front of him. So smart play set up there by Coach Depot and Coach Elliott and the gang on defense there. So
yeah, and Sala's had a great first half. So let's see if you can round this out with the play on the last play of the drive.
and it's a draw.
And a handoff draw to 34. Rolling
Hand
straight
off
ahead for a
Papadopoulos.
first
He
down.
busts right up the middle for
2
about 12
seconds
yards.
left, so looks like they'll have enough time for another play. Nice job of the defender to catch that running back, but probably ill-advised because he put a nice little stick and did number 34 on his.
Say 28 Michael
Yeah,
Marshall
then Nico
with that.
Papadopoulos seems to be, Jerome Bettis style runner, like just running people over. So
And that sends a message, especially heading towards the end of the first half. So I think they're going to take a knee. Surprise.
didn't want to risk a turnover, I guess. So that's going to be the half.
All right,
for us.
folks,
10-7
that's
Sabercats
the
with the lead.
10-7,
Playing
your
safe.
Sabercats.
So
We're
you're
gonna
watching the
pause for about
OSFL
10
AA
minutes.
football action on Sault Sports
Concessions
TV
are open.
and Rogers TV, as well as listening on True Host Sports Radio. brought to you by Saultsports.com. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the second half. Thanks for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen and football maniacs, welcome back to OSFL action on Saultsports.tv and True House Sports Radio from Spear Heights Field in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, brought to you by Saultsports TV. Today's game features the Quinte Skyhawks and Sault Sabercats in U16 OSFL action with the score. Sault Sabercats 10, Quinte 7. Just getting ready for kickoff here. Scott McPherson joined in the booth by Ray Bazwa. So, Coach, what are you counting on for the second half?
Well, I'm going to think you're going to see a little bit of the same, few small adjustments. Like I think Quinte's got to get back to that little screen game that was working, but credit to the Cats for making that decision to, move a few people around, and they've been getting to the quarterback. So, and for the Cats, they got to get that O-line to protect and, start utilizing some of the wide receivers that they have and get the ball to them and see if they can make some plays, right? Dynamic players make dynamic plays and change outcomes of games, so.
Yeah, so we're in for a great one here. Glad you join us here on Saultsports.com. It's Quinte Skyhawks looking to kick off. Looks like the hands team is ready here. Second phase. Done a couple squib kicks to lead off this game, so we'll see what number 62 has in store. A little chip shot to the second row, and the ball hits the ground, and it's free, and looks like Quinte might have recovered. We'll wait for the spot.
It was bobbled.
It was scrambled a couple times, so I don't know who came up with it, but we're going to find out here.
You'll tell by the crowd reaction whether it's a Sioux ball or Quinte pulls it out. Oh,
No.
St. Marie looks like they've recovered. So.
Yeah, Quinte had it, and then it bounced out, and then Jacob Dega was able to get back in there and come out with the ball. So.
And then 41 Gabe Phillips comes up with it.
So a fortunate bounce for the Sabercats as the
So after the
short kick
bounce,
was bobbled and
be
kicked
first
around a
and
few
10
times. Nobody wanted it.
from our own
Sabercats
45.
eventually take it at the 45, so we'll be first and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Sabercats.
See what Coach Robinson Wright and Coach Knott have in the game plan here for the second half.
Cole Reve out wide. Who do we have at quarterback? Looks like number 8 back in there for the
There we
Sabercats.
go.
Fury right up the middle.
Great first run
About 7,
for the
8
start of the
yards.
second half. Looks like he got about 7 on that one. So
Austin Raycroft with the tackle for Quinte.
Raycroft on the stop for Quinte. And nice job straight ahead running by Peyton Melchiori. So not a big, tall
Second
runner,
and 8.
but certainly has some power in those legs in true Melchiori fashion, chugging, churning, gaining some extra yards, bringing up 2nd and 2. So moving the backs around. Number 8 in for the Sabercats. Hand off to 13, Cochmelio. Cochmelio gets away. He might get to the corner. Needs one block. Nice job by Reve to give him a little extra time.
AJ Cochmelio.
Brought down about
Good for about
36-yard
24
line.
yards and a first down. Sabercats.
First down, Sabercats.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Quinte's from the Peterborough area, is it not?
Belleville.
Belleville area, okay.
Yep. You recognize Raycroft there?
Yeah, it's a name very popular in Sault Ste. Marie, and I know that there's a Raycroft family, part of the Raycroft family that moved from the Sioux is down in the Peterborough area. That's why I was just double checking my geography here. So.
Yeah. About a 40 minutes drive from Peterborough, but yeah. Number 8 back to pass. He looks like he's got him, but
Oh, he threw to
broke him
nobody.
off. Yeah.
Somebody did not run the right route there.
Analyses pass. is
Pass
picked
intended
off.
for Cole Reve, but for Quinte Skyhawks converging on the ball. Looks like maybe 24, Wyatt Aylesworth.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the throw
Looks
was
like
there.
18
If somebody
Brandon
didn't run the run
Conlon
route,
comes
but he
down
just
with it. It'll be
looked like
first
he
and
kind of
10.
fired that
Quinte.
one up there, and they had, they had 2 good runs where they made some plays. So
Yeah. So turnover by interception and gives the ball to the Skyhawks at the 23-yard line. So first and 10 for the Skyhawks. Yeah, like you say, you're running the ball well there. You'd wonder if you'd stick on the ground.
false start.
Flags everywhere.
Looks like 41 coming across there.
I
Gabe
don't know if
Phillips.
Gabe was starting to creep towards the line, and then offensive lineman saw it, and he just started backing up. So it's another good
Little intimidation.
setup there by
That's a
Coach
legal
Depot. He
procedure
seems
against
to be
Quinte. That'll back
sending
them up. It'll remain first down.
Gabe Phillips on these tackles, and he's been making them happen. So
Been a long time since I played the line, but it's always scary when you see a guy coming full tilt and you're standing flat-footed and you got to protect your gap or move to your responsibility. It's easy to jump. how blitzing is so effective when you can do it well. So it looks like penalty of 5 yards brings up 1st and 15 from the 18. Looks like he's going to throw. There's that crossing
Quick
pattern.
pass up the middle to Wapluck.
A little behind, but Wapluck able to make adjustment and catch the ball. Looks like they gain about 7-8 yards.
He's met by Katie and Max Fuselli.
2nd down and 5, I guess.
Yep. Looks like a gain of
Good for
10 on the
about
play.
5 yards.
Second and 5 coming up.
Sorry, good for 10 yards. 2nd and 5.
Looks like the sun's starting to
Yeah,
come out. And
could be for a nice weekend. A little for the St. Mary's tonight for the gang there.
the semi-formal, yeah, of course. A lot of graduates. Oh, as the ball goes out to Wapluck, number 5. Puts a nice stick on number 19. Bren Trevisnute forces him outside at the 43, 48 rather.
Ben Trevisnute.
Good enough for a first down, Quinte.
Yeah, that was a great play by the quarterback, and even better run by Max Wapluck there. He got a great run, got outside, switched the ball over to the right side, make sure they didn't get hit on it. So,
yeah, nice job picking up extra yards after the catch, and again, well executed by 7 Monteverde Sala, doing a nice job running this offense, setting up a little bit inside and bumping it out.
48.
Throwing some nice balls today. So 61 under center for the
got a little bit of shoelace issue here on the running back, number 20, Marco Bobert.
So officials are giving him a little leeway here with the time clock. Dayton White at center, snapping to number 7. Looks like everybody on the Skyhawks ready to go. Shotgun, throwing out to 16.
Same play, opposite side.
Yeah. And nice gain on the play, but not enough for a first down, so that'll bring up 2nd and 3 or 4.
Tackle. Javier Vaccarano.
Javier
With the
Vaccarano
carry, sets up
with the catch on the play.
2nd and about 4.
2nd and 4 from the 54-yard line. So
They're going to, for the Cats here, if they're going to keep throwing those little small screens out or quick headers, they got to stay down in that lane, and that could create an opportunity for an interception there. So, but credit to Quinte here, excellent execution on offense.
another pitch, screen out, pass forward. 27 on it
time.
quickly.
Pass number 1, Adam Moran.
27, Max Fuselli to defend that nicely after the catch to
By Max Fuselli.
throw to Aiden Wren.
That'll back them up.
It was received.
Tackle for a loss.
Tackle
Sets
for a
up
loss.
3rd down.
Third down and 10 rather. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to bring out the punt team here, so.
Interesting play calling, going side to side, back and forth, and using a lot of the flats, but
Well, they were moving the ball,
working for you. Yeah, it was working earlier,
but they were running more vertical when they were ran the first 2, and that one was kind of like almost like a, it was behind the line of scrimmage, very close to being anyway. So
yeah, well, Music City Miracle. But number 62 back to punt. Oh, a low kick. It looks like it's heading out of bounds. Got a nice bounce. Stays in bounds. Did he step out of bounds there? Might be illegal, but no flag on the play. Melchiori running forward to the 30.
Melchiori makes 2 guys miss before getting up to the
Nice
looks
return
like the
of about
30-yard
10,
line.
11
He
yards
eventually
before he was
tackled.
brought down.
46.
Now,
Ben Burnett.
rules call on that one. He stepped out of bounds as it was bounced towards the sidelines.
I'm not sure
going
about
down?
this league. Had it been in any of the
NFL?
other leagues, you can't be the first person to touch the ball when it goes out of bounds. But typically, I'm not sure. I don't think that's a foul in this league.
Play on then. So the Sabercats take over at the 30. 1st and 10 with 7:58 to go in the 3rd quarter.
It's no different than a gunner running down and running out of bounds and then running down to touch the ball. So
Trying to think of the term gunner. Absolutely. Yeah. As long as he's forced out, but that was on Melchiori's own. But nonetheless, return of about 12 yards up to the 30, and that's where the Sabercats will take over. Referees having a cup of coffee and a chat here, but looks like they're ready to go. Connie Chow's got his marching orders. And 2 in the backfield. Number 8. Hands off to Melchiori. Looks outside tackle. Got
Melchiori
a little bit
finds a hole,
of
gets
room, and he
first
gains 11 for a
down,
first down to
Sabercats.
Sabercats.
Austin Raycroft with the tackle.
Out to the
40.
41. Sometimes all you need is one block to spring you, and you let the legs do the rest. Eh?
No, now they got the spot different than the where the ball is. So
Yeah, we'll fix that and make an adjustment. And as usual, the officials do a great job here, so able to catch their mistake before the next play. Here it is. Oh, stopped in the
Breakdown on the
backfield.
line.
Big number, 63,
Malchiori gets hit
73 maybe.
immediately.
yeah, somebody whiffed on a block there on the interior
42.
line.
Nice.
Seth Aid.
Nice stop in the backfield by Seth Aid, number 42 for the Skyhawks. So nice job penetrating. Missed opportunity, missed
Tackle
block,
for
and
loss, that'll
I'll
be
tell you right now, if I'm
second
Coach
and
Robinson, right, I'm
14.
calling a freeze call because these
For your
the Quinte
Cats.
people are all over getting right on the ball right away, and they're gonna
Now at their own
maybe I'll catch them in
37-yard
something here.
line.
So
back to pass. Looks like you got to complete the 25. Gain of 4 on the play.
Over the
Pass to
middle
Logan Laginen. So
to Drake Brock.
Drayden Brock. There's that.
Good for about
looks like the
9 yards.
Cats are running out the punt team here, so we're going to be 6:36 to go. Cats are going to bring out their punt team from the 45-yard line, and we're going to referee is whistling us in for play, so the punt is off. Got a fairly good one away, returning for the Quinte Skyhawks, number 16, and he's tackled in the backfield by a host of Sabercat players, specifically number 38, Ren Levesque. So looks like the Skyhawks will take over on the 38-yard line, looks like. So
Some good licks out there. And Lachlan Canelberry also in on the tackle, so it's a nice job of
looks
pursuit.
like referee Chow's doing the curly shuffle there. It went from the 38 to the 40-yard line. So 40-yard line will be the start for the Quinte Skyhawks.
So I think for momentum's sake here, the Skyhawks are urgent to get some ball movement here and march the field and get some points on the board. So Sabercats up 3, 5:46 to go in the third.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see if they get back to that that screen game that they were using. And
yeah, we got a nice perch up here and able to view the game from a different angle, but you wonder why coaches go away from what's working for them sometimes. But sure, they got reasons for their madness. They hit the ground running, and 20 gains about 6 yards on the play. So number 20, Marco Faubert.
that's something we haven't seen since the first half. So
Yeah,
something to look for. Catch the Sabercats off guard there with a nice 6-yard run.
2nd and 4.
Landon Cerenzia coming into the game for number 79, Elidio Braganca. So getting some big dogs on the front four, anchoring that defense. And it's nice when the offense uses the run to set up the pass and vice versa. So let's see what they do. Hand it off again, another one to number
Didn't
20.
get anywhere that time. Oh,
Barely gets back
Flag
up
on the
line
play.
of
Looks like
scrimmage.
it might be a face mask, but 63 on the stop. Landon Cerenzia comes in, pays his dividends immediately. Let's see what the call.
referee Hazelton, Johnny on the spot here, so we're going to find out what a face mask. Definitely you called it, Scotty.
Landon Cerenzia. Evan Bogle. We do have a
Bogle
face
in on
mask
the
call
tackle as
on
well,
play
but
against Sabercats. That's going to back them up 15 yards, and the result will be a first down for
Was it
Quinte.
inadvertent, Scott, or did it just
yeah, I think he just came across, and as he slid off, it wasn't a blatant where the head went jerking back or sideways. It was just kind of glancing blow, and have to call it for the safety of the players. And
they had seemed to have him in the backfield there, so I don't think there was any need for him to grab him. They're
First
just
and
probably just
Quinte
just a little excitement and
from your Cats 50-yard line.
young fire. So from the 50, the Sabercats Skyhawks take 1st and 10. Number 7. Little trap there. Nice job blocking. 20 still on his
They
feet.
go back
Great
to
run.
Fulbert.
Nice job by
fantastic
Fulbert.
run by Fulbert.
Got within 1
Good
yard
hard
of the first
run.
down, so not going anywhere just yet.
Taken
Brings
down
up
by a
2nd and
few
1.
Sabercats. We have an injury timeout.
Injured player on the field.
55 looks like for the Cats. Lachlan Pennell-Berry.
Just in on the tackle for the punt last, so hopefully he's all right after.
Looks like his
little attention.
maybe left leg. I don't know. Left leg. It looks like so. he seems to be in quite a bit of pain, so we're going to find out.
It's a tough sport and a violent sport, so let's hope he's able to shake this one off. And Sabercats get a little break, take off their helmets and show the fans who they are. They certainly love to do that. Showing off those beautiful locks. 417. 417
Back in the day, we were never allowed to take them off.
No, but ours flowed out the back, so it doesn't matter. You can still see it.
It was the good mullet show, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Again, thank you for joining us on Saultsports.com. We've got a great one here. 10-7. Your Sabercats are leading the Quinte Skyhawks with 4:17 to go in the third. Today we're going to thank our sponsors. Our Sabercats TD sponsors, Cobb's Bread in Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Buchholz of Reliance Home Comfort, and True Sports Radio, our timeout sponsors. So thanks to those sponsors. Make sure you support them for supporting Sioux and area football.
I'll tell you, that Cobb's Bakery is fantastic. I can't go in that place without spending about $30. It's $30 and about 30 pounds by the time I leave there. So
$30 well spent.
Fantastic bread. The little buns that they make, I make little baby sliders at home. They're incredible. That bread is just outstanding.
The key is to get rid of the box before you make it home, because there's nothing left in the box. So you have to throw it right to the recycling.
The little scones that they have, boy, those are. It's like you can't just have one, right? It's a couple, they're guaranteed.
And their staff is very friendly and courteous and right on you as soon as you walk in the
door.
Oh,
for sure.
The smell doesn't get you, the service will. So.
Yeah, every time I'm at work and I'm visiting stores, and I go to my Metro Churchill quite a bit to check on the store and, have conversations with the owners. But as soon as you walk out of there, that waft of bread just hits you and you got to go in.
Yeah, you're locked in for at least a 50 spot. I miss our Philly steak and cheese cakes from last season, but some good fun here in the booth. So.
Well, substitute player in, and Cat's got to see if they come up for an answer for this. I'm going to guarantee it's a run here. So
you stay on side.
Yep.
And enough for a first
direct
down.
Snap to
34.
He's still dragging them.
Yeah. 4 men on his back. And
another good hard
run. Nick Papadopoulos. Outstanding run there. Direct snap to him.
Looks like the Greek Freak throwing his weight around there and carrying 4 or 5 guys. So
pretty much refusing to go down.
Nice impact run there. And he needed to one.
Big Phil's back others in on that tackle.
About 17, 18 yards.
20.
First and 10 from the 23 yard line.
Looks like the coach is onto a run here, so it's up to the.
Plays going dead immediately. We do have a
showed a little tell there with the big.
I think the Cats were short a person, to be honest with you.
Sabercats called the timeout.
Called timeout, which is something you might need down the road. 56 and 79 coming in. Lawrence Ward and Elidio Braganca, so maybe they were short too, but obviously those ones you want to shore up so you don't eat up your timeouts that you might need later in the game, especially in a close game, 10-7. So the Skyhawks do a nice job of marching there, and they showed a monster package left side run on the last play before it was blown down, so we'll see if they go back to that. Or
yeah, Coach Depot's just got to make a small adjustment here on that line to correct this, because they're gaining quite a few yards here. They've got they started on their side, so they're marching this ball down, and they got to put a hold on him here. And credit to the Quinte team for executing well there.
Absolutely, yeah. And Sabercats up into that last run, we're doing pretty good stuff in the middle and blitzing backers and keeping contained on the outside with their ends, especially with the 3-man front. But Skyhawks throwing the kitchen sink at them here and hoping to score and take the lead, or at least tie the game at 10.
I know Coach Bass was very fond of the Lidio Branganka in the middle there, so he calls him the human washing machine, because he just takes up so much space in the middle and does such a great job executing.
Yeah, some good-sized boys there. I know my grocery bill is extensive with Jack and Charlie, but feel fortunate not to be pushing a cart for these guys. But some great athletes, and for their size, they certainly are mobile. You see them getting after the running backs and the flats and in the backfield. So some great athletes out here.
Looks like referee Condit is they're having a discussion with head coach Monaco today here. So a little bit seeing what's going on. They must be doing something that he's picked up on. I'd have to guess.
Looking for that home side call maybe, but 3:34 to go.
If you watch Jimmy quite a bit, as you've done over the years, he picks up on the little nuances on things that are going on, and he's definitely spotted something that he's bringing to the referee's attention. So
yeah, and it's good to put it in their ear. Just maybe the next call, if they're alerted to it, they see the infraction, make the call. So good sportsmanship and gamesmanship by Monaco. As 34 drives forward for enough for a first down.
And there's the flag. So I'm going to guess
Ben
there's a hold somewhere.
on the tackle.
Yep.
Hold on the backside.
So if I'm betting, if I went back and watched the film, Jim picked up on the holding on the interior line. That's where they've been getting free there, and he pointed it out, and that's what they caught onto.
And it worked in their favor as the Papadopoulos scrambled for enough for a first down, but they're moving backwards, so that'll bring up a long second and long for the Skyhawks.
It's something you can pick up. It happens quite a bit when you're on your cadence and you're going on that quick snap. The linemen got to get their feet set really quick, and
direct snap to 34. Papadopoulos.
Another forward. Papadopoulos. He's
breaking tackles. Another flag on the play.
Referee Hazelton, definitely laundry day for him today. I think that's about the 10th one he's thrown. So.
Well, he mowed the lawn yesterday.
Yeah.
Today it's laundry day. So doing all his chores so he can enjoy the long weekend. And a big thank you and congratulations and great happy Canada Day weekend to all of you out there, football fans, who get outside and enjoy the nice weather. Hopefully the sun will shine and fireworks and some barbecue maybe. And they're marching backwards again. So was that a 15? Looks like so.
There was a hold, no, that was but 10. Because it was from the other hold penalty too. So
that's right. So Skyhawks working in the wrong direction here. Out to the 43 now with a first and 30
for Quinte.
So I think we'll probably see it go to the air here, but nope. They elect to go back to Papadopoulos, who's gains great yards on the ground. Gains about 12 here, and he's still on his feet. 6-7 tacklers
still
for the
Sabercats. Still good hard yards. Tackle by committee.
93. Evan Boville, 69. Logan Frost among the tacklers for the Sabercats.
Outstanding running by Nico Papadopoulos. Just love to see the guys get in there, and when you're carrying a load and you're just still moving your legs, and great run.
I always go back to the unknown Tom Rathman, of all the backs. You got Jerome Bettis and the like, but I was always a big fan, number 44 for the Niners, even though I wasn't a Niners fan. He reminds me a little of 34 there, so some nice running.
Another run again. Sabercats went with their nickel package there, and they were able to hold them on that.
Papadopoulos, an absolute workhorse right now for
41.
Quinte.
Gabe Phillips on the stop there.
Third down, and we're going to call it 18. No. 10, 17, or 16.
Leslie Tate, Landon Serenzi, and a couple others
also
in there
went
for
on the tackle there, but
sets up
bring up third
down.
and
12.
That's 12 now. Sorry.
3rd and 12. Looks like the quarterback's still in.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball again.
Yeah.
They've been getting significant amounts here. So
34 is still in there. He's single backfield. Solo with number 7, taking the shotgun snap. And looks like he's dropping back to pass. Throws a nice ball. It's got a man open. Number 5 overthrown. Number 19 on the coverage. Ben Trevisan.
Monteverde's
like the Cats will take over on their 25.
Just over the head.
On offense.
Ball's incomplete.
Nice tight ball by number 7. Just overthrew beyond his outstretched hands.
Sabercats will take over on down.
Nice route. And Travis Newton on the cover.
I'm honestly surprised that he didn't get another run in there. So.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At that point, when it's working
119 remaining.
If it weren't for those penalties on that series, they would have marched and continued
first down,
towards points. So
119
to go in the third quarter. Your Sabercats take over on downs at the 25. So you stay on the ground with these guys. The option is straight up the middle. Melchiori looks outside. Turns the corner. Got one man to beat.
Melchiori.
Forced out of bounds at the end.
Fantastic run.
Starts at about
Brandon Conlon
all the way down to the 50.
Push out of bounds at about the 52-yard line.
Conlon, number 18.
Spotted on the 54, so it'll be a first down. Nice run by Melchiori.
Yeah, that was something the Cats definitely needed.
First down, Sabercats.
Melchiori was able to break to the outside and gain significant yards. And
nice when you run inside tackle and then somebody misses an assignment second phase and you get to the outside corner and with speed Nice 30-40 yard gain for Melchiori. Hand off inside, goes back to Melchiori, bounces outside. He's going to need a block here. And lost.
Cochimilio
Actually, Cochimilio, not Melchiori,
loss.
but Cochimilio tackled for a loss. Pursued by number 15,
Oliver Quinte.
Dean McKenna, number 37, Anthony Sebastian, Cespedes Haber. So a nice pursuit by the Skyhawks and a loss of about 12, 13 yards on the play. Back to the 45 of the Sabercats. Well, that was nice contained by the secondary of the
Yeah,
Skyhawks.
for sure. They were all over that that play.
2nd and 21.
Here's this
For your Cats,
number
they're back
one,
to Baldwin
Gavin
at
Grisdale.
45.
Maybe got
The
ISO
last
with
play of the
him.
third quarter.
Single coverage, maybe you'd throw it to him and looking. And the ball's underthrown, might be picked. 49 with the interception. Grisdale looking to strip
pass
it.
intended for Gavin Grisdale.
49,
Comes
Alistair
up a little
Phillips.
short and is picked off.
On the underthrow from Alex Hayes.
49, Alistair Phillips comes up with it.
Grisdale had single coverage there and ran a nice
First
route,
and
but
10, Skyhawks.
Hayes unable to deliver the ball. 49 made a
Looks like
nice
they're
jump.
marking it at their own
Broke on the
51.
play to pick off the attempt. Alistair Phillips with the interception. Looks like 50-yard line of the Skyhawks is where we'll start over.
Yeah, that was definitely underthrown by a significant margin. So
I don't think he was under pressure either. I think he had time to set, but just didn't get enough air under it. And Grisdale came back to the ball, but a little too late before Phillips was able to make the pick. So
we're back to the fourth quarter now. So 10-7, and I'm willing to bet that Quinte's got to get back to that running game that was working so well for them. So
absolutely, still lots in the tank for number 34. He looks like a strong running back and probably gets many carries in the game. Looks like a workhorse, and like I said, down some points and needing some yards, and my bet would be to go number 34 here.
Yeah, get to the fourth quarter though. Legs starting to tire out a little bit. You know, bus travel in, bus travel home. You know, a little bit of an infraction here with the lineman. Had to pull somebody out. Got maybe some blood on his jersey, has to come out, but typically they allow them to stop for that. They don't just sub them out. So
yeah, an 11-hour drive home for these Belleville Quinte Skyhawks. So talked to a few of the parents at the intermission, and they were looking to stay over in Sault Ste. Marie and enjoy their sights and sounds. So welcome to you. We hope you're enjoying this game as the ball is underthrown to number 5, Max Waplak. Nice job by 4, Jacob Day to
yeah, they're trying for a little quick hitter there. I'm shocked because, you know, if I'm not there, that running game working. So,
incomplete, 2nd and 10.
maybe with the substitute lineman, and they made a different play call. So
yep. And maybe they're mixing it up. So Sabercats expecting to run and throw a little splash in there and see what gives. But 2nd and 10 with the incomplete pass. And they hand off inside. There's 34. Looking for a block.
And off to
Not getting there this
Papadopoulos.
time.
He gets about
Pretty
3-4
good job of
yards.
pursuit by the Sabercats. Swarmed, tackled by number 54.
Aiden Wanch
and
Tyler
they were-
Cady.
And Aiden
holds
Watch as
on,
well.
doesn't let go.
And
He
Aiden
gets
Wanch
the
had
tackle.
himself
Sets
another
up
game,
3rd
so-
and 5 for Quinte.
Looks like the punt team is coming out for the Quinte Skyhawks.
So lots of time left, electing to punt at midfield. So looks like Travis Newt's back with Melchiori. So 2 double deep threats here. So they've been kicking away from Melchiori as you would expect. So might see Travis Newt kick this ball, or return this ball rather. And indeed they go to him, angling towards the corner. Takes a big tall bounce, but it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds on the 22-yard line.
Smart play from Ben Trevzenut there. You know, the ball
Basic
went out
hit
before
by
he had to
Connor
catch it.
Hawkins.
He was out of bounds, so smartly done.
Yeah,
Eventually lands out of bounds.
nice job to
Somewhere on the
self-preservation
23-yard
as
line, I
he
believe.
opened himself up for a hit if he's played
1st
that
and
ball.
10, your
So
Sabercats. 10:52 remaining
Looks like
in the
a
game.
little bit of a quarterback change again. So looks like Zane Murdoch's coming back on at the QB position instead of Alex Hayes. So they're utilizing both quarterbacks today. Seems to be fair 50-50 sort of thing. So
nice to have that depth too. Zane Murdoch throws a nice ball and is able to scramble and roll out of the pocket. So maybe that's what they're going to go do. Although I would like to see them stay on the ground and run the clock down a little bit. But Murdoch under center or in shotgun. Yeah, a little movement early, I believe.
yeah,
Little
looks like,
miscommunication there.
Looks like,
Looks like we're gonna
Chase
have an
Venn
offside
jumped the line out of the slot position there. He was in the in the neutral zone there when the ball was snapped. So
caught for cheating. That'll move him back. 5-yard penalty, bringing up 1 and
Offside on
15.
your
So
Sabercats,
first and
that'll
15
be 5
from
yards.
the
It'll back him up. Remains
18-yard
first down.
line. Well, great day for football here at Superior Heights Field. Remind you that at 4 o'clock, the Sault Sabercat varsity team, 3 o'clock, my apologies, 3 o'clock is the start of the game for the senior Sabercats. So join us here on Saultsports.com or come on down to the field, see some great football. As Sabercats turn over the ball again on an interception.
Another
Number
interception.
6,
Oliver Quinn hauls this one in.
Pass intended for number 9, I believe.
Pass intended
Number
for
10.
Cole Reve.
For Cole Reve, intended. Intercepted by the Skyhawks, and that
First
gives
and 10,
Skyhawks
Quinte.
good field position
From the Cats' 33-yard line.
from the 33 of the Cats. So.
I know the play was designed for a pass, but it didn't look like anybody was in front of Zane there, and he could have probably ran for at least 15.
Yeah, under the gun there, elected to throw, and maybe ill-advised if he had a little bit of running room, but nonetheless, a nice play by the Skyhawks to pick it off and take over at the 33-yard line. So Sault Sabercats defense asked to stand tall again and bend but not break here. So number 34 in again, single back in the backfield as you'd expect, and number 7, Monteverde Sala, doing a great job orchestrating this offense, and he's going to look to try to score with 10:18 to go in the fourth quarter. The screen pass again out to number 20, nicely executed, and looks like he could make it all the way. Looks to one man to beat, brought down at the 1. They're just going to call it a touchdown. Flag on the play is probably a horse collar, so that'll probably be
Very solid pass.
tacked on to the
Goes to Fulmer. He goes the
kickoff.
distance.
Looks like that's going to be a touchdown for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, definitely. It was it had looked like his hand is inside the jersey, but also could have been a.
Believe we have
No, I don't.
flag on the play.
Maybe a face mask of some sort, but
They're chasing him from behind, so we'll see what the call is. But the first indication is the umpire signaled touchdown, so we'll wait and see. If it stands, it'll be 13-10 for the Skyhawks. And a beautiful play by number 7. A couple of those screens he's thrown behind his receiver. This one he led him and was able to catch it in stride. And number 20 doing a great job, Marco Faubert, to make his way to the end zone.
yeah,
Busting a few
fantastic
tackles.
play and
Yeah.
catch and run there was fabulous. So
Number 4, Aaron Den Engelson, looking to hold on the extra point. 62, Connor Kokonis, looking to do the kicking here. Still don't have any indication from the. Oh, there's a horse collar tackle against the Sault Sabercats, so that'll probably be enforced on the kickoff.
That's a horse collar tackle against.
And Kokonis
Your
on to
Sabercats.
kick the extra point here.
The resulting play is a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Penalty will be added on.
13-10, looking to make it 14 with 9:56 to go in the fourth quarter. And the ball snapped. Good hold.
Kokonis'
It's up and
kick
it's
is
good.
up and good.
well, it's up to the Sabercats now. See if they can regroup and make a march down and answer this Quinte Skyhawks great drive. So
And both offenses have played well, a couple of exceptions, a few misplays, a few interceptions and turnovers, but, Sabercats have been in this game right from the opening kickoff, and they just have to reorganize and reset and get some of their big primetime players to do primetime things. So we're enjoying a great one here. Saultsports.com brings you live Sault Ste. Marie OSFL football. This action between the Sabercats and the Quinte Skyhawks has been a great game. 14-10, your Quinte Hawks lead. 9:56 to go in the fourth quarter. So, if you're from the Sioux and you wear in yellow and blue, let's make some noise and cheer on your boys and get this game back on our side. So,
Quinte will kick off
relatively great game with
inside the
few
Sabercat
penalty
zone
flags.
on the 50.
That first half really rolled forward in quick fashion. Officials have done a nice job today, so credit to them and credit to both these teams for a great game of football. And we're in for much more. 10 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. So, and the kick is deep. retrieved at the goal line. Looks like Travis Newt going to run it out. Looks to get loose. Got to protect that ball and comes out to about the 24-yard line.
Gets
so
clear out past the 20.
nice return by Travis Newt out to the 24. And that's where the Sabercats will look to march downfield to regain this lead. So again, that horse collar brought him 15 yards closer. So you're pinned deep with the.
Yeah, not something when you're giving up a touchdown that you want to have added into that, but.
No. Insult to injury, of course, but here we go. We'll see who's coming back to quarterback. Looks like number 9 back out again, Zane Murdoch. So double check here. Yeah, Murdoch in. I think you need an equal dose of Melchiori as he goes off. So going to swing it out here. Got some speed. There's number 3. Can he break through? Nice pursuit by number 6 and number 15. And there's a flag on the Quinte Skyhawks. Oliver Quinn and Dean McKenna on the stop. But McKenna a little too over-aggressive on the celebration. It looks like that'll march backwards.
Flag on the play.
Adam Hassan, their elite speed, and he needs to just make sure he keeps his composure.
Did he retaliate, did he?
I'm not sure that he retaliated. I'm just saying that, you know, when in a situation like that, got to make sure that you're keeping your composure and, you know.
Allow the one flag, and that'll be all. But 0 gain on the play. 15-yard penalty, so that'll be an automatic first down out to about the 38-yard line. So that's a costly mistake for Quinte.
Yeah.
And again, they did a nice job stopping that. They would have had him at a second and 10 situation.
That'll back them up.
Well, this helps the Cats out from
I don't like the spot. They were at the 22 and they should be out to the 37, but they're starting at the 35. Unless I missed something. Zane Murdoch looking to pass, going across the middle. Got a man wide open for Grisdale. Grisdale got some speed, got some room. He's got to break a tackle. Needs a block here. Turns the corner.
Gavin Grisdale makes a
89, Drew Albury. Nice to not take a block penalty on that.
Yeah, I've been calling for that since the first half, and
like almost, you know, 29-30
elite athletes make elite plays when it's needed, and
a first down, Sabercats.
Let him have an opportunity to try and catch the ball and see what he can do, right? And he just proved it. So.
And I haven't looked Gavin Grisdale in the eye, but he looks to be a tall 6'1" anyway. Get his long arms up, and even a jump ball is an easy fix for him. So, anyway, ball into Melchiori, who takes a nice bounce outside.
And there's a hold.
And a hold will bring that
Another
one back.
Good hard run.
Enough for a first down. We'll wait and see this spot.
Imagine that. Referee Hazelton throwing another flag. He's got the bad position. He's got the guy. He's in the middle, and he's got to call all those little holds in the interior line and stuff. So.
And there's a lot of them on every one of those plays. So nice run by Melchiori, negated by the penalty, but.
That's a 10-yard penalty after all is said and done.
So 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Sabercats.
Back them up.
Still lots of time to go. 9 minutes to go in the game. 4-point lead for the Quinte Skyhawks over the Sabercats currently.
And the ball is on the 53-yard line of the Sabercats.
Still first down,
still their own. Melchiori's still in the backfield, but Murdoch's going to throw. He's got a nice ball, man wide open to Grisdale, and that's all you need.
Murdoch looks down
32 easy yards for Gavin Grisdale.
About 35 yards.
Almost like I called that.
Looks like Coach Bazwa's headset's connected to the OC down in the Sabercat zone. Looks like they're doing what you're telling them, Coach.
Well, you know what? You got Zane Murdoch, another tremendous athlete out of the Cora program with Grisdale. You know, they know each other. You have that already built. 25.
And maybe there's holding on to late in the game to show them all their weapons as they give it to Melchiori. Loss of 2 on the play. Nice defense by 66 and 44 for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, again, the O-line's getting up to the second level when they need to stay home and block and make their tackles or their blocks inside. So.
Yeah. Seth Lowry and Carter Ward in on the stop there for the Quintox.
Not to be a down credit to the Quinte Skyhawks for making that pressure happen, right? Yep. So shedding the blocks and getting in there.
Yeah, the front four for the Hawks has been excellent today, getting forward and create some havoc in the back. As Zane Murdoch looks to throw again, he's going back to his favorite target, Grisdale. And no flag on the play, but a nice
Murdoch
defense.
pass in and out of the hands of
Dawson Engel.
Kevin Grisdale. Great defensive play.
They were triple. If I was them right now, I would definitely move
Give
Grisdale
that
back
one a
over to
17 angle.
the left side. They seem to be shadowing him or over there.
Yeah.
They're playing a high cover one, looks like, and they're using that safety over
Third
the
and
top. So
13.
they don't even have to go far. They just need to get down into the flat areas because he's playing way over the top, right? So
Another option would be to let them double him and open up Reve
he's,
or
honestly,
Albury.
he's coming down again to double right here. So
Yeah. We'll see what Sabercats can find here. Oh, trouble. Oh, Zane Murdoch eludes a tackler. He's going to look for more and still on his feet, looking to go for the first down. Nice job by Murdoch. He looks like he has the first down. So on third down, scrambles and makes something happen.
Nothing.
Had him in the backfield, number 66, pounding his helmet. Carter Ward had him in the grasp and dead to rights, but
Good
Zane
for
Murdoch,
almost 13 yards.
slippery. Snaking a.
looks like we're going to have a measurement here. So
I think they had enough to
it looks like
make
the
it
tip of the ball is on the nose of the line, and the line to
Looks like
gain
we're gonna
was
have a
just
measurement
short
here.
of the 15-yard line. So this is definitely going to be very close, but I don't know, from our vantage point here, I can't see where the ball is spawning because it's further down, but looks like the nose seems to be very at that spot. So
The shadow looks good from our standpoint, but they'll come out and measure it. Is that Coach Kahn, 7 with the chain?
yes, it is.
Sporting the
Referee
mullet
Kahn,
himself.
referee- yeah.
Looking good, number 7. And everybody holds their breath here, especially Sault Sabercats fans. 6:53 to go. Looking at the measurement here. We're going to measure the spot. We'll bring it to you by reaction. Loud noise means we're 1st and 10 at the 15. Looks like they have it. Yes, sir. And judging by the crowd response, they indicate a first down.
Sabercats.
Nice spot for the Cats. And inside the red zone on 15. We'll see if they can capitalize here. Beautiful job by the quarterback, Zane Murdoch, to scramble and get loose. Like I said, he was caught back in the backfield and was
First
able
and 10 right at the
elude the
15
tacklers
of the
and
Skyhawks.
run a tough run.
Yeah, I think,
Pick it up
you know,
first.
like I said here, you just need to keep the slants tight. You don't need to go for the home run every pass. So something here.
A pretty dynamic offense on the other side, so you don't want to give them the ball back with too much time. So
Yeah, Melchiori able to squeeze out 4 yards, it looks
Valkyrie gets a couple yards.
and again, Melchiori doing a
McKenna.
nice job up the middle and out on the
Lowry
side.
in on the tackle.
Once he gets loose with speed, but nice, powerful running today
like.
too.
Oh,
Number
3 yards,
21.
I guess.
3 brings up 2nd and 7. So
Second and about
again,
7.
you don't have to go for pay dirt here. You can just chip away. Another first down inside the 10, and you should be able to score. But you have to hold on to the ball and keep marching. Skyhawks will obviously have something to say about that. 6:04 to go in the 4th quarter. Looking to pass. Screen pass out to Melchiori, but nice job by number 6. Watch for the horse collar. And
Valkyrie
brought down at the 10, gain of 2 on the
eventually
play.
taken down by, looks like 23.
Nicely done by Oliver Quinn and number 23,
Somewhere around the 10-yard
Evan
line.
Gorman, but looked a little roughed on the takedown, but no flag on the play, so that'll bring up 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Do you go to the air or just keep it on the ground here, Coach?
Honestly, if I'm them right now, I am going on a quick slant to Grisdale across and let him catch the ball. They're manning him up over here. They pulled number 49 off of him, so.
No, there's trouble here. 37 on
Murdoch
pursuit.
on the run, has nowhere to go.
37, Anthony Sebastian Cespedes Haber with the pursuit of the quarterback.
Taken down by about
Followed
4.
in by 2 or 3 other
Skyhawks. Have an injury timeout.
That's why I was talking about the
5:14
quick
remaining.
slant at that point, because you know there's already a yard off the field. So if he takes a 2-step drop, fires it right away, he's going to catch him on a 3 or 4 yard slant. He only needs 2 more yards on his own to get it. So, you know, when you set those plays up, I don't know. That's just me from hanging around the game a few years, and you know everybody has their own philosophies, but definitely me, I would have went at the slant all day long. Elite athlete over elite athlete.
And unless the play was a broken play, that looked like Zane Murdoch was running the whole time. It didn't look like he was looking to pass there.
Yeah,
So
but for me, Scott, it's got to be a 2-step drop and fire the ball.
Yeah.
There should be, whether they get across the line in 2 steps, like that's two steps. There's the first step is the neutral zone, and the next step is there, and there's no reason he should be at that point, right? So, but credit to the don't get me wrong, Quinte fans here listening live, fantastic defense from Quinte. And they were definitely getting after the quarterback there. So
it looks like 46 is down. This is 46, Ben Burnett walking off under his own power. So nice to see the Quinte Skyhawks. Number 46 making his way back to the sidelines. And they will take over on downs, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. So
it's going to be up to the Sabercats here to make a stand. And I'm sure that Quinte's going to try and run a little bit of this clock out. I would have got to assume. So.
And Jackson Kinnunen in for the Sabercats, which is nice, as he was off in the first half or late in the third quarter with an injury. So nice to see him back. Nice pass, dumped off to 34. He runs for about 9 yards. Flag on the far side of the field.
It's got to be illegal man downfield. If that screen was set up, they were about 8 yards down the field on that screen. So I'm not sure.
So Coach Corelli with the flag on that one and indicating his
maybe I'm wrong.
Plans. We'll see what the call is.
He always points to this side, so I don't know whether he's going that way or not. So he's talking to the Sabercat defense, so it's got to be on them, and he's going to push them back, right?
Magnetic North, eh? And Elsville call man downfield, which is Coach Baswell's call. So
back Quinte up. It's an eligible receiver downfield.
Not that you're not doing a great job on the play-by-play, but you got a future in officiating if you like.
No thanks. I did too many years of softball officiating in Sault Ste. Marie and listening to people complain, so I'm going to pass. I like it up here. I don't even work up a sweat up here. Well, some days when it's hot. But
yeah. Now we got a cooler down in the car, so we're all set for our post game. Number 4 comes out wide with number 2 for the Skyhawks. Under the shadow of the field goal or the post as they hand off. And a nice stop.
Hand off to Fulbert. He's hit him.
Number 93.
Evan Boville looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
With a bone shaker there. Brings down number 20, Fulbert.
Somebody on that offensive line for Quinte missed an assignment because that young man got tagged hard.
Yeah, Evan Boville, a great end rusher, and like you said, part of the Triceratops. Velociraptors. Well done. All right. So shot out of a cannon. Nice job, Tim Boville. There's one for the highlight reel, buddy. Proud papa, I'm sure. As they hand it off at the 1, looking to run the clock down.
Fulbert gets out
to about the 10-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down, so enough room for them to punt. But
third down and
third and
17.
Sets up
17.
Down.
Call it.
17.
Looks like the punt team's coming out.
16. Yeah, I think you're right. 15.
So it looks with 4 minutes to go, 3:58 in the game. Skyhawks are going to elect to punt. Melchior is the lone back for the Sabercats, so they're expecting a big thing from him.
Well, they're going to try and get a little bit of an extra block here. I don't know. I'd be sending somebody back a little bit short in case it doesn't go that far. But
good pressure. Nice boot. Angling to the sideline again. Takes a Skyhawks bounce. Lands out of bounds at
nice kick.
The Sabercats 50.
Quinte bounce.
Well,
it eventually rolls out of
bounds. We
bounds.
got 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to see
First
if
and 10 Sabercats.
Cats can dig deep into the bag of tricks here and move the ball down the field. But I'll tell you right now, I've been calling it all game. You got to go after these elite athletes. You know, Quinte made an adjustment. They had, I was watching on the field there. They've had Alistair Phillips, the DB, was on the field the whole time, and they pulled him off. So I don't know whether he had an injury or he was getting beat by Grisdale, and they've alluded to move a different person over there. Looks like they got 14, Spencer Henshaw over there, and on this side they got Oliver Quinn. So
Oliver Quinn has had a great game, but takes a bunch as Melchior gets to the outside and gains about 7 or 8 on the play. Brought down by 43 and 65. Kieran Craig, Austin Raycraft on the stop.
We got another flag.
Another flag across the field.
There's some laundry all over the place here. So
Nice job, Melchior, getting to the outside, picking up 7, but
Gotta think
maybe
there's
8
a
yards.
hold somewhere here or something else. So.
Sure. So, a flag. 10-yard penalty against
Sabercats. That'll negate.
Against the Sabercats. That'll bring them up at 1st and 20 from the 40-yard line. So again, Sabercats moving in the wrong direction. Hopefully they can get uncorked here. Zane Murdoch in at quarterback. And keep in mind that we will select their players of the game at the end and conclusion of this game, 1 from each team. And those awards sponsored by Saultsports.com and True House Radio. So we'll confer and come up with your all-stars of the game here. Murdoch back to pass. Dumps it off. He's got a nice ball, 25.
Nice.
Stay in bounds.
That was an excellent
Beautiful
route
job.
there.
With the catch,
Well
for
done.
about 15 yards.
So that's Drayden Brock with the catch.
They ran Grisdale over the top, and they let Brock out sliding underneath, and that was great for, looks like, I'm not sure where the spot's going to be, but that, that was a terrific play. So
yeah, don't need it all in one play, but it's a gain of 16 on the play to bring up 2nd and 4. So now
2nd and 4
maybe up the middle on the run.
I think they're onto something there if they keep leaking somebody out underneath, because they're double teaming him over there. So if you got 2-on-1, that leaves an empty player.
There's somebody into. Oh, broken play here. Albury is the intended receiver. Looks like he was heading upfield, and
number 89.
nice ball by Murdoch, but they had on a different page.
When you're running your patterns, you still got to see where the quarterback is. So, I would think that advice to Drew Aubrey is,
that's up 3rd and 4.
When you're on that side of the hash marks and you're running this far up the field, chances are the ball is gonna, not get there all the way. You got to look.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't picked off, but 2:38 to go. Previous play, I would like to see Brock get out of bounds, stop the clock. Time is of the essence now, but regardless, 3rd and distance. Throwing ball up to Grisdale, jump ball. And nice coverage by 17 Dawson Angove. Nice defense by the Skyhawks there. And again, you get desperate. You get into 3rd and situation, the penalties, and
I still don't like the play call, Scotty. To me, you just run a quick slant there, and that's 5 yards. Like the home run ball, you didn't need it at this point. There was 2:27 to go. Yeah. The whole objective on 3rd down there is you got to get the 1st down. You can get the rest of the yardage after. So
move the sticks and keep
not
the
sure
momentum.
That I agree with Coach Robinson right on that play call. So, but again, those guys are down there. They're giving their time. So hats off to them. And I'm just an old retired coach sitting up in the booth.
It's been a great
giving observations.
Great vantage point for us. And again, it's tough to be a coach and you're heralded when your decisions work. And obviously, in that case, we're gonna have to turn the ball over and give ourselves another chance here. So direct snap to 34. Got a hand on the T-shirt, but that's a gain of about 8 or 9 yards. So close for them to march another 1st down off, but
with the tackle after
we'll bring up about 2nd and 1, 2 years. Yards.
So if I'm the defensive coordinator right now, you're sending the 1st person in to tackle. The 2nd and 3rd's got to be trying to strip the ball out, because this Papadopoulos has been running all day long, getting like 6, 7, 8 yards, and great runner. So
he's pretty sure-handed too.
He's
gets
only got one arm on the ball, and the opportunity's there.
Papadopoulos again. Gets out to the 4th.
And that's another danger with the home run ball that they went through for on 3rd down there, is even if you do score the home run, you give the Skyhawks lots of time to march down and counter, right? So, but anyway, last 2 minutes to go. Steelhawks looking to stop the bleeding here. Gonna have to come up with a turnover on downs, or at least a turnover, an interception or fumble. Giving the ball to 34, which is smart.
Direct snap every time.
The Skyhawks.
Papadopoulos rumbles for another 13, 14 yards.
And I think you might want to jam the box here, because fire some backers or something, because
it's
going to be pretty effective moving forward, right?
Right now, you just need to send the farm and just get somebody to get a hat on a ball, right?
Yeah.
But credit to Quinte, the O-line's doing their job, and they're moving the ball, and they're holding the line off. So
this is where it's tough being a lineman, because you were late in the game, you're getting gassed, you're running on fumes, and Again, they run right up the middle again. Nice stop here by the Sabercats.
Back to
Allowing a
Montreal,
gain
gets
of
it
2.
line of scrimmage.
That'll bring up 2nd and 7. So we've
Tyler Katie.
got ourselves a chance. Tyler Katie with the
Beauville.
tackle. Beauville also in on the stop.
And they're moving into a field goal range here, so.
That'll make it a 7-point game. Which
So it's 7 points regardless. The Cats would have to score, so.
Yep. And looks like timeout. Nope.
We have an injury timeout.
Injury timeout, my bad. So the trainer will come out to address the injured Sabercats, and we'll have a little break here. This time I want to remind you that at 3 o'clock, I had said 4 earlier, but it's a 3 o'clock start for the senior Sabercats. Be sure to join us here on Saultsports.com or True House Radio, or come on down to the field. We've got a great afternoon here. Coach Baz will be here. And
did you remember to get your corsage for the prom tonight?
I got to find a date yet. I'm working on it. So, Laura, are you free? Either way, today's sponsors are Cobb's Bread in Sault Ste. Marie, Jonathan Buhold of Reliance Home Comfort, True House Sports Radio, and our timeout sponsor, True House Sports Radio. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you continue to support our Sault Sabercats. Again, 3 o'clock, our varsity Sabercats are playing Peterborough in a must-win situation, and love to hear you out here and supporting your team. Much thanks to Sault Sports for all their support of Sault local sports.
Looks like Tyler Katie back up and going off. It's a little bit of a hand or arm issue over there, so.
Mentioned his name a few times today, having a heck of a game, so hopefully he's better. And 1:31 to go.
Well, it went from direct snap to quarterback again, so.
So it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It looks like they got him stopped in the backfield. No, I lied. He's going to score. A little missed assignment there as number 7, Dorian Monteverde Sala, takes it in for the
well-designed play.
He likes to keep it. He goes the full distance.
And nice
for the
execution
touchdown.
too. A little over pursuit by the secondary and defense, and unable to make that tackle. 7 runs it in to bring the score to 20-10. So that might be the nail in the coffin. We still have 1:18 to play, but that's going to set them up by 11. With 1:18 left to go in the game. Number 4, Aaron Den Engelson to hold. 62 automatic all day with the extra points for the Skyhawks. Brings the score to 21-10. 1:18 to go in the 4th. We've got our players of the game coming up shortly, so we'll get that to you after we confer here in the booth. I want to thank Jay Houselander at Sault Sports for having me today. Been a great time. Chris Carr in the chair. Of course, my host, Ray Baswa. Better late than never. Thanks for coming out and sharing your insight and your gamesmanship here. And let's hope for a big finish here for the Sault Sabercats. Maybe a run back from, I keep saying Gazzetti, but Melchiori. You'll see Nathan Gazzetti starring in their 3 o'clock game, but Melchiori's had himself one heck of a game here. So.
Yeah, you know what? It's been great to have the Baz and Buzz show back on here. It's been a while since we did this, since the fall together, so it's always great to back with old friends and see what's going on. But
back by popular demand. My wife demanded I got out of the house. So. All right. So 62 off the kick, Connor Kokonis. Looks like number 10, Cole Reve, and Peyton Melchiori back to receive for the Sabercats. Let's see if we can catch magic in a bottle here. Return for a touchdown and an onside kick, and we got ourselves a game. Looks like offside, but no flags on the Skyhawks.
Cachamilio with the catch.
Cachamilio's got to get loose. Got one guy to beat. He's still on his feet.
Still running.
Great effort by Cachamilio out to the 45-yard line. So now you got to empty out the bag of tricks here and see what they can come up with. So
now we can avoid the little slants that I was talking about, and now you go for the home runs, right?
Yeah.
So.
And again, a great effort by both teams. Great game for those of you that have been watching all game. You've been treated to one heck of a game. So props to Quinte Skyhawks and Sault Sabercats, regardless of the outcome. 2 great teams, 2 great efforts, well officiated games, some excellent plays. And
yeah, you know, it's some different. Can't beat this for your essentially junior level of football. So. Yeah. Fantastic results by these guys here. So. And
Sabercats coming in at 3-2, a little maybe of an underdog, but they put it all out there, and hopefully they got a little bit left in the tank here. Maybe we'll see something special. Zane Murdoch throws the hitch. to Grisdale. Grisdale coming across the middle, trying to get some extra yards. Gains about
Quick pass to
7
Grisdale.
on the play.
Gets across the 50.
So Grisdale with another nice catch.
Burnett with the tackle.
So it looks like they're going to have to go to desperation mode inside 1 minute, 1:03 to go. Looks like we're going to have to stretch the field and go vertical.
Good for 7 yards.
That was the exact play that I was trying to get them to run before they went. He's getting my play calls, but just a little bit late. I think I got to tune in from the bat signal there. And
we're on an 8 seconds delay from my swearing. So Zay Murdoch back to pass, steps up under pressure, and he's going to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
The pass finds nothing, likes to run, and he gets sacked.
Must have been nice coverage sack there.
Well, Scotty, we're about 50 seconds left, and I think the two people that I think most deserving, even though it was a little bit late today, but I would have to say for the Sault Sabercats, Grisdale had a fantastic game when they got the ball to him, and he's definitely a difference maker in the game, and he had stepped up today. So for me, Kevin Grisdale, definitely player of the game for the Sault Sabercats.
Got the screen again. Looks like picked off by number 65. You might be able to run it all the way back, but Melchiori tracks him down. Pass intended for Melchiori. 65, Kieran Craig, who's out of himself a whale of a game as well. Able to pick that off. Nice hands for the big fella. And he comes down and rumbles it inside the 20. So,
in the immortal words of Chris Berman, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And for players of the game for the Quinte Skyhawks, I don't think we have there was a few people that had some terrific games. The quarterback stood out. You know, Dorian Monteverde saw up, but definitely for me, if it wasn't for Nico Papadopoulos and the runs that he made today, he carried the team on his back. He carried some of the Sabercat players on his back. So, player of the game, Papadopoulos for the Skyhawks. So, fantastic games by both of those young players. Hats off to them, and looking forward to see what they can do in the fall.
Well done to number 34, Papadopoulos. A great game, and like I said, led his team, and looks like they're on their way to victory. Probably just take a knee probably a couple times here. 31 seconds to play. They'll run out the clock, and looks like they'll go to 6-1 on the season. With the loss, the Sabercats will drop to 3-3, but hats off to the Sabercats. They played a whale of a game, and deserve to hold their heads high.
Yeah, you know what, they were in the game. And, you know, I can see the adjustments that they made today. And, you know, I think they're pointed in the right direction. Definitely.
Future's bright, and they say, you know, you're coming ready for playoffs, and might upset this Quinte Skyhawks. Will probably be one of the favorites coming into playoffs. So, great ball game. I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Coach Ray Baswa. It looks like they're going to let the clock run out. Your final score, the Quinte Skyhawks 21, your Sault Sabercats 10.
Final score.
Thank you very much, Coach,
Quinte,
and
21.
let's do it again soon.
Make sure you take it easy on the juice tonight, Scotty.
Thanks. You're watching the OSFL AA football action on Sault Sports TV and Rogers TV, as well as listening on True House Sports Radio, brought to you by Saultsports.com. From Jay Houselander, Ray Baswa, Chris Carr on a chair. I'm Scott McPherson. Tuning out. Thanks very much. Have a good day.
Pleasure, buddy. Always a pleasure.
Always fun. Sweaty though. Sweaty.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we're always
bring
sweaty.
my ice packs. Earlobes.